This.
May I
Hold
ask
on.
you something here regarding the QR code, which I find a great idea.
Hmm.
I noticed one of your Instagram posts for an event was a QR code,
Hmm.
but on this ashwagandha, what I was wondering if it would be good to put it on the starting page, like the static image in the top left corner, let's say, or something, so people even without watching the video could just click your QR code. And talking about a QR code, Instagram is mainly a mobile app. So
Right.
people use Instagram on their phone. How on earth they use the QR code there?
Screenshot.
Screenshot and then,
They can screenshot it.
but
They
then
can
what,
email
how
it to
do they read it?
people.
Email it to themselves
Um,
on the computer, take a, I just wonder
so
if
if
there's a better
yeah,
way
so if it's like Instagram,
mhm,
I
with
know
that.
there's ways to do it. There's ways to scan it. You could have someone else scan it if you're with them. Because when I'm outside, all I see is people doing this on their phone. That's
Yeah.
all they're doing. But if they're with people, there's ways to scan it. So I think the biggest thing is it's easily accessible because it can be screenshotted. And then I'm sure there's ways to get QR codes off of the phone. I don't particularly know for sure. I just
I'm
know that
just wondering
it's
because you put it in, you must
right.
figure it's got a purpose, but
It does, but I don't know
I'm
how
just
it
trying
works.
to, yeah, I could never figure out how to do a proper, like, if it's on my big screen, I just grab my phone, I link it, and
Yeah,
it brings up your page.
yeah,
But when
yeah.
it's on the phone, how on earth do you do that?
Well, some
That's
people
why I
will.
figured,
I
I will do two phones. Like I'll take if I mean a lot of people don't have two phones, but I will take one to open up the other. The screenshot also works, but like sometimes it's just so few people use QR codes. It's just attention grabbing. Like it's just you know what I mean? It's attention grabbing. So that will
I don't know,
somehow
I
get
see
them
a
to your
QR
link or
code,
your
I
link to
scan it instantly and go to the page
yeah.
and I just check it later.
But
But
it
yeah,
is
at
weird. If you're
home I
just on
have
your
a pad.
phone, you just
I
gotta
could
save it.
pull it up on an iPad and take a picture. But if you are just walking around with a phone,
Yeah,
I
you just
just
Yeah,
gotta
you
screenshot
you
it.
can
don't know
save
how you picture people using it. That's
But
what
even
my
after you
exactly.
screenshot it, how would they open it?
Well,
yeah.
here's the thing.
I would
For
have to
me,
send
when
it
I
to
think
you.
about that, if it's passing, because remember, Kimberly's been saying you only have a very short time to engage people.
Yeah.
If they like the video and they're like, oh, there's a QR code, and they screenshot it, even if they don't come to my page right then and there, when they go back into their pictures, they're gonna remember, oh, and then they might use it. So to me, on for Instagram or for social media, the QR code is representative of maybe like a reminder or a way to let people know that I'm still here. Because
Mm-hmm.
one of the things that my some of my clients said is that, sometimes they just forget because they don't hear from me, right? So I know that when I did that post, there was an influx with traffic to my website, whether people were scanning that QR code or looking me up or tapping a link, they went. Maybe they were reading the actual comments and clicked it. I know it translated to conversions on my website.
Mhm.
So I'm actually gonna look up how they can do that because I'm gonna make a post about it. If you see
If,
our QR code,
yeah,
use
if you
this.
figure it out, that would be a good
Right.
piece of information. Yeah, yeah, I know
But
that.
for
You can
me,
share it with us next week, next time when
in
you do.
in particular, why I did it is because
I'm for
here
about
you can see most of my traffic, 78% of my traffic comes from desktop users. So if my barcode is on the desktop, it's not on
yeah,
their phone.
I did that. I scanned your code and it pulled up your site. So it does work that way.
Right. So
Nice.
but
It's right.
most
Yeah,
of my
I see it.
awesome. Right. But most of my customers are doing that too.
Right. Yeah.
You
If
know,
but
Wow.
not everybody uses Instagram on the computer.
I
Most.
agree. But the for mobile, there's only 21% of people who aren't doing that. So they're
So
not the
you're making
majority.
strategic decisions based on your
Yes,
analytics, man.
yes.
Cool. And let's try to figure out how to use it on a mobile that it's
Yes, I'm going
put the
to
link.
figure that out,
Yeah,
but I'm
research that and
saying
tell us. Tell
it's
us.
still it is translating. How
And
is
you said the
translating it?
link is on your bio. Now that's the question. Why is it on the bio, not in the bio?
Did it say link on bio or link in bio?
Yeah, why not in, by on?
That was a typo.
Oh, okay.
You know what's great about
And
typos? Like they get attention. Like people
it
think like
does.
sometimes, yeah, sometimes
I
I
picked it
reread
up.
my emails and people are like, oh, she's such a freaking idiot. She's a marketer. I'm like, stupid, you paid attention. Like
Was a
they
typo. I
don't
know.
understand marketing. Like they don't understand marketing. Like
When
I'm a
you look up
marketer.
keywords,
Good point.
they
And
show you.
it's totally unrelated when you're talking
Oh,
about what is a
yeah,
vendor
the
pack.
misspelled words get a lot of hits, man.
Yeah, for keywords. So, and then
And they're
I looked
dirt
at,
cheap. Like if you're ever bidding on them online, they're dirt cheap. Like you might pay
Yeah.
$10 for a keyword and you misspell it and they'll charge you 3 cents, but you'll still get hits.